Ever find yourself trying to drive a nail into a corner so tight that a hammer is basically useless? That is exactly where this little red powerhouse comes in. It is one of those tools that looks a bit strange at first glance, almost like a miniature piston, but once you actually put it to work in a cramped joist bay or behind a cabinet, it starts to make a whole lot of sense. The design is surprisingly compact, fitting right into the palm of your hand, which is a massive relief when you are working in spaces where you cannot even swing a standard hammer. It packs a punch too, hitting with about 2.2 foot-pounds of energy. That might sound like just a number, but in practice, it means you are not fighting the tool to get a 16-penny nail seated flush. It just does the heavy lifting for you. Now here is the thing about the ergonomics. It is wrapped in that familiar Milwaukee rubberized grip, which feels solid and secure even if your hands are a bit dusty or sweaty. It weighs in at around 3.5 pounds, so it has enough heft to feel like a professional piece of gear without being so heavy that it fatigues your arm after 10 minutes. The automatic operation is pretty snappy, clocking in at 2,700 beats per minute. It is loud, sure, but that is the nature of the beast. You are essentially holding a high-speed impact hammer, so ear protection is definitely a must. One of the best parts about this kit is that it comes with the M12 battery and charger, so you are ready to go right out of the box. The battery life is actually quite impressive for such a small unit, lasting through a decent amount of framing work before needing a swap. If there is a downside, it is that it is a bit of a one-trick pony. You are not going to be using this for general framing, where a full-sized nail gun is an option, and it definitely takes a second to get used to the vibration. It is not exactly a precision instrument, but for those awkward, tight spot situations where you are usually cursing under your breath, it is a total lifesaver. It is one of those niche tools that you might not reach for every single day, but when you need it, you are going to be incredibly glad it is sitting in your bag. It is rugged, it is reliable, and it turns a frustrating, knuckle-busting job into something you can finish in seconds. Honestly, for anyone doing renovation or tight space framing, it is a pretty smart addition to the collection.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.